Hey there, this is Cooper, Telepathic Bunny Comics, and tonight I am going to introduce a few people here. We've got starting out with Mr. Justin Belmont, the stoner from Colorado who has a comic book out right now, Smokes the Fox. Welcome on, man. Hello, Justin. What's up, dude?
Stoner.
Stoner, yeah. Well, you gonna deny? You're gonna
You ever
deny?
see a stoner on the moon?
I guess we have now. I guess we have now. All right, let me keep our guest star is the creator and the um, proprietor of the Hybrids universe. Also has I think he's a part of Arrow Comics, Arrow 2.0. The venerated Mr. Luke Stone. Welcome,
Hey,
Joe.
thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey. No problem, no problem. Got one more that I know is supposed to be here that is not currently. Mr. Chris Hicks. We'll pick him up as we go.
He's
Uh,
always late.
he's always late. Yeah. uh, well, to be honest though, Mr. Stone, Chris tends to be a little bit blue in his language, so
Well, that
uh,
is just fine by me.
that's fine with you. Okay,
Trust me, I can
just
handle it. I get.
uh, just a warning, just a warning. Anyway,
I'm good friends
uh,
with good friends with Anthony Figueroa. That
oh
guy,
well,
he's
that's
got
true. Yeah,
he has a colorful way of
Crawdaddy,
talking.
Crawdaddy works in blue language like some people work in art, and
Yeah, it's like
Michelangelo worked in art. So
yeah,
yeah.
acrylics, watercolor, f bombs, same thing, right?
Alrighty. Speaking of which, the prodigal son has returned. Mr. Chris Hicks, welcome to the show, man.
Hey guys, sorry about
What's up,
that.
Chris?
Hey,
Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. Tonight we just had kind of like a war of attrition because we had people just along the way like, oh, I can't make it tonight, I can't make it tonight, I can't make it tonight. So
Excuses.
we're
They all got excuses.
I know. Yeah, I mean, you like it, that Todd man. Oh, wait a second. There's been a Todd sighting. Whoa, Moon Justice and Cowboy Luke. Hey guys, okay, what's up,
I
man?
heard this was a hat group.
It's definitely a hat group. Except
So
I look really atrocious in a hat, so
so
I don't have the right shaped head for it.
I've been trying out different hats.
Oh, okay,
So I've
okay.
got this leather
Uh-huh.
cowboy hat,
Well,
um,
that works.
and I've
Uh-huh.
got the pork pie, and
Oh,
made
okay.
famous by Mr. Heisenberg himself.
Oh, right,
Oh,
right.
nice.
Yes.
So
There you go.
I'm not sure which one I like better.
dude, they
I
both
know, I
look
know.
cool.
Yeah, I'm
They
kind of
do,
leaning.
they do, they
Yeah,
do.
Yeah.
You can pull it off. Some people can. I look horrible in every hat I've ever
Well, you
tried.
know,
You're
it's
like a
just
toboggan hat, one of those buoy hats or whatever they wear when they go kayaking.
Yeah, I've tried those, and I just look ridiculous. I don't know why. But anyway,
yeah.
uh, yeah, I even tried the like the flat cap, the driver's cap
Jeep,
or whatever.
Jeep hat.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I always thought of
Uh,
like what the newsies wore.
yeah,
right.
like
Yeah.
in Peaky Blinders, if you've ever
Yeah.
seen that.
Let's hear it for Charles
Well,
Avery.
evidently we've
Yeah.
been ordered to get on with the show, but it's okay. But all right,
No,
whatever.
we don't
I
take
thought you
orders
was
from
in
people who
church.
can't go on stream. So Todd can suck a big one.
Oh,
I
Mm,
thought you was at church anyway, man. What the heck are
Todd's
you
at
doing
church.
chatting? Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Well,
Todd's watching from church.
I take back the suck a big one. Then
I thought he had dinner
Oh,
somewhere.
Todd.
I was saying
that's
He's
church.
a
messed up.
he's a premium. Everybody else is
Yeah,
talking to
yeah,
God, and he's got his earbuds in, watching.
yeah.
So
That's what. Yeah. He's slumming it with us, man. Everybody else is like, locked
that's
in
all
or
right.
whatever.
That's all right. I'll pray for you tonight.
Yeah, we'll pray for you, Todd. We'll pray for your sinful soul there. Uh, Anyway, tonight we're going to talk about character design. Okay, what makes a good character? What makes a really horrible character? Oh, hold on. Little message from Todd. Chris, who?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, all right. This is a little bit of good natured sniping that goes on in our group. Luke, you have to overlook it a little
Oh
bit.
no, it's
Uh,
fine. I think that's true of almost every channel
yeah,
out there.
well, that's
Yeah,
true. I think it's part of the enjoyment of it.
I do a little sniping myself on my channel.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right. Have you guys done any live streams since you came back?
I did one. I just
Right.
decided to do a hangout. I did one,
Oh.
but
Mm-hmm.
I'm jumping on and doing a lot of other people's shows right
Yep.
now,
Yeah.
and I just don't have a lot of
Right.
energy to stream as often as I used to.
Yeah, it does
Especially,
take a.
yeah, especially with this new
uh,
voice.
right.
I just thought you were very
Question:
soft
is there
spoken. I
a
was like, I like
fake
this
moon
guy.
landing theme going on here? Ah, okay. No, he's on. He's from the moon. He's visiting from the moon tonight. Uh, well, I don't know, Luke. That's a
Dark
cool
side of the
voice.
moon.
Does kind of got that smokiness, kind of like a.
Isn't that guy
Yeah.
behind you a little too short to be a stormtrooper?
Well, you would think so, wouldn't you?
Well,
He's an imposter.
Oh, okay.
Deep cut.
Well, I thought I would start out tonight. Let me go ahead and kind of set the tone a little bit. My first character, I'm going to do to kind of a twofer. I'm going to show how you should do it, and then how you really shouldn't do it. Okay.
Are we talking about like their character or just like the whole thing? The character, like how they are personality wise, what all that stuff goes, not just the look, right? We're not just talking about, oh, this guy has a cool look.
Well,
Are we going deeper?
yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like to go deeper,
Well,
to be honest with you, because the
okay. I
look
think
of the
it's part-
character is the last thing I think about.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a bonus if they look cool,
Yeah, Dave Dominguez, one of our guys.
Dominguez.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he
Heroes.
actually had something on this. He talked about that part of the character design is knowing who that character is and what they would wear, what they wouldn't wear. You kind of have to. That's part of the character design.
You really think Wolverine's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear that?
Well, if you had adamantium claws, you'd wear whatever the heck you wanted to wear.
Touche. You win that argument. I can't.
There you
I mean,
go.
what am I supposed to say? Yeah.
I know. I think I got you on that one.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We're going to start with how the wrong way to do a Native American character. So here
Oh,
we
gosh.
go.
Don't
Captain
show it.
Native American.
You took
Yep.
mine. I had it queued
Right
up.
now, you can pretty much. Right now, unfortunately,
Yeah.
you can pretty
Yeah.
much just say anything from Marvel is the bad way to develop a character.
I think it's a little too
Right.
easy right now.
Right. Yeah. So this is Joe Gomez. I guess it's supposed to be Native American. And I think you could pretty much say that this is really atrocious. It's just it's ugly, and it's like let me do that. Well, it's just it's too busy, and it's too cluttered, and it hurts your eyes to look at it, but it's just trying too hard. To me, it's just trying too hard. Would you agree with that assessment?
Native Americans don't go into battle just like that.
No,
Yeah.
no, they
So,
do
like,
not.
what the
They
fuck?
do not.
I'm not. You know what I mean?
Well,
I don't-
I think it's kind of like
Those are for
they're-
ceremonies, and stuff like that, where they get all dressed up like that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
I mean, it
ceremonial
does look,
dress.
Yeah,
it
that's
does look
ceremonial.
ceremonial, but at the same time, it just looks like it's trying too hard. You know what I'm saying? That this is like I'm more Captain America than you are.
Right.
And it's just because when you do it right, when you do like a Native American right, let me share my next one. and I think this is one of my all-time favorites of all time. I just said all-time favorites, and I just repeated myself. Anyway, my all-time favorite of all time.
That's
Okay,
the
yeah, we
redundancy of
get
department.
we get it.
That's the redundancy department.
No, they're
Okay.
working overtime over there for you.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, here you go. This is Thunderbird. The original Thunderbird.
You think that was done well?
I think it's very done well. Yeah, I've
Oh.
always liked it. I've always liked it.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, what issue do you guys have with it?
The tassels. I always have problems with tassels.
Yeah,
The tassel?
I have a problem with the pirate boots.
Well, they're tasseled Buccaneer boots, is what it looks like.
Yeah, I have a problem with that, and the rip off Spider-Man kind of like logo, and the tassels. Oh, good lord, the tassels.
Look at the head belt.
Sorry.
Well, I've always kind of dug it. All
I
right.
prefer Warpath, honestly.
Well,
Yeah.
Warpath is his brother, and Warpath looks exactly like that to me. I
Yeah,
mean,
better design,
better design. Okay.
especially the newer version, whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Well, they did a Warpath version, the X Force version, where it was like he was all he was supposed to be like a special forces team, and it was all black and knife. You know, it was really like stealthy. You know,
I
but
tell you, I think
Yeah.
my problem
uh-huh.
with the attempt to
Uh-huh.
make a ethnic character hero is that
Yeah.
they usually lean in to cultural tropes
Uh-huh.
or stereotypes in
Right.
order to design that character.
Right,
I
right.
mean, what happened to you know, just a normal character,
Hmm.
but they happen to be Native American? Like, why do
Yeah.
they have to look like? Why is it that it has to be wrapped up in,
Nah.
kind of this stereotype kind of
Mhm.
bit? Just for me, that just always seemed a little awkward,
Okay.
and unnatural. Because I know
Well,
a lot of
Shadowfuck
people.
agrees with me. He's a cool design for his 70s. Okay.
Yeah, he is very 70s.
I mean, if he's a product of his environment,
Right.
in the 70s, I guess that I can't say that I would like it or dislike it if I was in the 70s because I'm not. But I mean,
Yeah.
I get it why that is like that for the era that it was drawn.
Yeah, because they wore tassels in the 70s.
Yeah, they did. They were. They
Those
did.
those
And
BG
they-
loving.
And they were all about long hair and headbands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, yeah. Well, I've always kind of liked how the red kind of like goes into the logo on the chest, and it's kind of broken up by the belt. I've always kind of dug it a little bit.
That's a
Anyway,
classic look.
So this is your bad
Yeah.
pick or your good pick?
well,
This is a good pick.
yeah, this was actually a good pick for me, but
I think the problem is you picked the wrong person, the wrong example. There's better artists
Okay.
that drawn this character. This
Well-
drawing right here doesn't do him justice.
I was trying to like get similar, drawings, But anyway, I got you. Anyway, so that was my failed attempt. All right, who's got a good one they want to share?
Are we doing good or bad?
Yeah, good or
We're
bad?
gonna do good. We're gonna do good.
Good first and then bad. last,
Actually,
or-
bad. Let's go bad. Let's go bad first. Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
All right. All right, Belmont. Give me your bad one.
All right. There's so many to pick from.
So I know there's a bunch. There's a bunch.
I picked the Quaker State oak guy or the Quaker oak guy.
Hey.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh, you picked mine.
I picked somebody. Bunny picked mine, so I had to pick yours, I guess. There's
Well,
so many to choose from on this cover.
yeah. Which one are you gonna go with?
I think I'm gonna go with the chubby girl. What is?
Okay.
Got the internet gas or something or whatever it is. What is it?
No, that's Green. That's the guy in the middle there.
Oh. What
I'm
is your
gonna go
magic
with safe
backpack or
safe
something?
space and snowflake.
You're gonna
What's the
go
girl's
safe
name?
space. Safe space.
Safe space.
You just how they decide to name. I mean, come on, guys, get with the
well,
program.
well, according to AP, so the Appropriated Productions, a friend of ours, he says that Daniel Kibblesmith, like specializes in like kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know, because he's a Colbert writer, and that he thinks this is just a troll. That he took everything that irritates Richard Meyer and put it into one comic book, and it was happened to be the comic book that Richard Meyer said he loved from way back, and
Yeah,
so he seemed to think that this was like basically thumb and nose at Richard Meyer. So because it's
man,
like everything he's ever complained about on all in one comic book cover.
I don't know that there's anybody that has that much space in my head that I'm going to do an entire book
Right, right.
just to get under their skin.
Right. Like,
That
how much
seems
time do you?
that seems ridiculous.
Here's Andrew Wyatt saying, "Hey chat, wow, that was weird trying to find this using YouTube search engine. They put EVS over this in the actual video to the side. Weird. Yeah, well, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you." Shadowpunk says the whole destruction of comics is just to irritate and divide us. Okay, all right.
What's
Yeah,
the girl's name with the backpack? The magical backpack.
Yeah, that's
That's Dora.
Trailblazer is her name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, Dora the Explorer. Yeah. So vaguely Hispanic chick with a magical backpack. And she's basically Dora Explorer. Yeah.
She's got like magic snacks in there or something.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. But her description, I remember this is like that she charges into action all the time. And this girl's morbidly obese. She's not charging anywhere. I'm I'm sorry.
I just gave her a hoodie and some brown pants.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Which one you were going to go with? Snowflake and Safe Space though, Luke?
I Joker wasn't really going to go with that one. I was
Ah,
going to go with what's the name of that character? Played football.
that would be Safe Space.
No.
NFL
Good
Pro,
job.
Super Pro.
Super Pro.
How the hell did I know that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Good
Yeah,
guess.
Super Pro.
You got a screen to share?
It's not letting me share it. So you'll have to Google Super
You'll
Pro.
have to imagine the fire.
It's very it's very bad.
All right, hold on.
Maybe
Andrew
Bunny
White
can
says,
get
I
it.
would love it if CG actually made this comic and we literally played the story out to its conclusions. Spoiler alert, all the characters will be weird and not just good people. Okay. Super Pro. So, what did he happen to be?
Football player. He was the
Okay.
NFL sponsored comic book character.
What was his name?
Oh.
Super Pro.
Super Pro.
Pro.
Oh, good
Alright.
lord! I can
Super
only
Pro.
imagine.
Yeah, he'll find it.
I've seen it around. I've seen even Bart Sears, I think, drew a cover for it recently, like a few years back. He brought him
Okay.
back recently, I think, a few years ago. He's a character from like the 80s, maybe, or the late 70s.
Okay. I think I found something. I hope this is what you're talking about. Let me go ahead and share it. Let's see. Share screen. Here. All right. So you're talking about?
That's the guy. That's a better picture of him.
Okay.
Than,
That's a
What he
good picture
deserves.
of him.
yeah.
Oh, good lord almighty.
Yeah. Yeah. So, would you say this is like a corporate shield kind of thing, and it was kind of like was flawed at the first?
Oh, the very concept sucked. Like they
Yeah.
didn't put any thought into
Uh-huh.
really character development.
What's his superpower?
I don't know.
He throws a football at your head.
I mean, that's how big of a fan I was of it.
You
I
don't
was
know his
like,
power, don't know
dude's got
dangerous.
NFL on his
Yeah. Right.
chest there.
Right.
That's stupid. What superhero has a recognizable logo
Yeah.
other than their
Right.
own? That doesn't make any
Right.
sense at all. That's like, geesh, that's like Lex Luthor
Yeah,
advertising Oscorp.
he's super pro, but his logo is the No Fun League.
Yeah. I've been telling you, yeah,
Uh,
it's like it's like Lex Luthor
mhm.
promoting Oscorp. Doesn't make any
Right.
sense.
Right. Right. You remember GI Joe had a William Refrigerator Perry GI
Yes,
Joe
the
figure?
fridge.
I met him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you did? Really?
He was at some real estate thing, and some realtor had him at his table. And if you got his autograph, he signed this photograph, and underneath it basically was an advertisement for the realtor. So, but I
Right.
met him, and I got a couple autographs from him. That guy is fucking huge, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He's pretty
Oh, they
darn
don't call him
big.
fridge for no reason.
No. How about Angard the Screamer? I don't even know what that is. All right, we're going to remove that from our eyeballs. All right, all right. Next, anybody got another one?
I got one.
Chris,
Chris. All right, man.
Okay, shit.
Share that puppy.
How do you share?
Just
I got it.
Go
Never
to.
mind.
Yep, you got it. All right.
Winder.
Uh,
Shit. I hope this works. Let's see.
all right. I got something. Oh, Huck, really?
don't make fun of Puck. Come on.
Dude, look at
Puck's
this
pretty
mother.
bad.
I did.
Look
I
at
did.
Puck's
I
pretty
don't
bad.
make fun of my
Sorry,
boy
Puck,
Puck, man.
Sorry,
Come on.
I don't know what else to tell you.
He's like
I
he's
like
70s, and that
Uh,
dude's furry.
Yeah, it's a little bit of body hair there.
I mean,
Little bit.
look at his like unitard, and it's got a headpiece on it.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
but it
hey,
has a
hey!
P on.
All of
for
my
Puck.
unitards have a
It's
headpiece
got
on
a
it.
P on for Puck. So you know who it is because it's got a P.
right,
Yeah.
but that's the uniform they give Puck. That's just
all right,
horrible
all
to
right.
me. I've always hated it.
I think
You
John
know-
Byrne did this.
You're right,
design.
and he's got that
Right.
he's got that
Shitty
pedophile
ingrained.
mustache.
Right, he's got that pedo stash.
So the P could stand for
Uh-huh.
pedophile.
Pedophile Puck. And I like how like
Oh, no.
he's
Oh, no.
armless, like sleeveless, and it's just so fucking hairy. Holy shit! Like, what does the hair have to do with him being a Puck?
I still don't know what his powers
He was
are.
designed in the 70s.
I
He's
don't-
like
I
a
still
puck.
don't know what
He's
his
got like he's
powers
like
are.
a little
He's like a-
cannonball.
Oh, okay.
From Canada. What do you want?
Puck is awesome. You're on crack. Okay.
Hashtag crack pack for life.
All right. Statistical Zero says, popping in to say hi to all of you for a minute. Here's to the good rest of the night. Thank you, staff. Thank you,
How do you
staff.
stop sharing?
Dude, you
Just click stop sharing. Hold
Where
on.
is it?
I got it. I got it. I removed it. We're good. We're good.
Thank you.
Anyway.
That's a bad picture of Puck. He looks better nowadays. That's the original design.
Right. Let me.
Well, that's the first one I ever saw of him. So, well, I think the first time I ever saw him was actually on the. Whoa. We lost our host.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Anyway,
Looks
saw
like
him
we're
on the
taking over.
I saw him on the animated series
Yes.
when Alpha Flight was trying to get Logan back.
Yeah. Alpha Flight come back on the scene and was like,
Yeah.
And I
hey,
saw Puck, and
Hey,
then I
Logan.
looked him up, and I saw him in the comic book store, and I was like, Jesus Moses.
Yeah, they sent him after Wolverine, didn't they? Department X sent him after him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I loved Alpha Flight. Alpha Flight was my favorite Claremont creation. All
All the
right.
Claremont stuff.
Let me share. Um,
Did Claremont do North Star as well?
yeah, Claremont.
Yeah.
He pretty much created. If he didn't create them, he had a big hand in it.
Bonnie, I just
Let
sent you a
me.
picture of Puck that Jay Lee did for me. It's a lot different than that
Oh.
drawing you had or that sketch you had on the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay. You
It's on
sent it in
Twitter.
private chat, or where'd you send
Twitter,
it?
Twitter.
Twitter. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me find it. Let's see. Okay. All right. And let me share. Share screen. Very 10. Yep. And share. All right. So Jay Lee just has a Jay Lee sketch for you.
Yeah, I have an Alpha Flight Gam, and I was like, what character of the Alpha Flight would I want Jay Lee to draw? And I was like, I want him to draw
And you-
fucking Puck.
You picked Puck out of the entire
Yeah.
Alpha fucking flight?
Because he's the weirdest character, man. I've never seen a Jay Lee Puck, have you?
No.
Well, that looks
Nobody else
good.
has one.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
doesn't
it
even
looks
look like
pretty
Puck.
good.
I could see that and I go, that looks like Tony Stark.
It does look
That looks
Tony
like
Stark a
it
little
looks
bit.
like a 70s Stark. Yeah.
Yeah, like a 70s
Yeah.
Stark, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious what Jay Lee would come up with. I always try to get him to do like a character he's never drawn before once in a while, see
Right.
what he does. But he can look cool if you can draw him right. But yeah, he is a
Right,
ridiculous
right.
character, though. for
That
real.
is pretty
Well-
cool, though. I'm not going to lie.
Let's see. Box was not the best character at Alpha Flight. Yeah, Box was kind of one note.
What were the twins?
Yeah, North Star and Aurora.
Okay. Aurora.
Yeah, they were cool.
Sasquatch.
All right.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch is the coolest one.
Yeah, Sasquatch was really cool. Snowbird, always liked Snowbird.
And almost
Mhm.
as hairy as Puck.
Yeah, almost as hairy as Puck. Yeah, Sasquatch. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Even Sasquatch.
All right,
Dude, do something about that.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like, come on, man.
If it's
called
coming from me,
manscaping.
then you really got a problem. Like, it's just
Yeah, if you were hairy to me, then there's issues. Okay, this is Kathy Lee Crosby's version of Wonder Woman. This is from the original pilot,
Oh,
and I've always thought it was like one of the worst costumes. And this was right before Linda Carter. This is the pilot for Wonder Woman.
Well,
And
everything
then,
they got wrong with this one, they got right.
They
with
got
Linda Carter.
everything wrong. They got everything wrong. This is so much wrong.
it's not e- First off, she's blonde.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
is that
Hi.
Archie
Hi, guys.
You got
What's
the wrong
going on?
thing. Wrong
Welcome
thing.
back
Oh.
to my show.
Ah. All right, hold on, guys. All right, back. All right, I got it. I clicked
Can you
the wrong thing.
indignate her?
I tried. That's as big as she goes. But yeah, this has got the go boots and everything on, man.
Sorry.
This is it was bad. It was bad. All right. Anyway.
I still see women dressed like this.
Really?
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Boots.
I actually don't hate it. If it wasn't if it was just like, you know, kind of cosplay or something cool to wear, showing your Wonder Woman love. But if that was going to be on a TV, like representing Wonder Woman from the comic books, then no way. That's awful.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to
bad.
say it's
pretty
ugly. She looks cute in it, I guess.
bad. Well, yeah. People are just. What I thought was interesting was once they got it greenlit and they went to the television show, then they did the quintessential Wonder Woman. I mean, the most perfect Wonder Woman that has ever been, Linda Carter. I mean, that was the one I grew up with. Still to this day, she's gorgeous.
I sometimes
She's
joke and I
beautiful,
say,
beautiful.
that's the one I grew up to.
Yeah, right.
It definitely grew with Linda Carter.
That's when I was
See?
like,
Grew up.
See,
Definitely
I knew this.
grew up.
I knew this was
Yes.
going to happen. This is going to happen.
yes, Yeah, I
I
remember my
remember when
dad
I
used to
saw her
watch
in
the
Super
show.
Troopers, I lost my shit.
Uh,
I was like,
right.
"That's Wonder Woman, and she's fucking hot still."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember she was like in Sky High, and I was looking at her and I was like, how old is this lady now? And she is still that beautiful. I just
She's got to be in
it's
her 70s.
bizarre. I think she might just be vampire. I don't know. Anyway, anyone else that got another candidate for bad?
I got a couple candidates for good.
Welcome back.
Okay, okay. So we'll go. We'll switch to good. We'll switch to good. All right.
No,
All right. Bring one up, there, Mr. Luke.
Well, you know I can't share my screen for some reason.
Oh, well, that's right. That's
It's
right.
going
That's right.
stupid. So I'll just tell you, Gambit.
Okay. Gambit
Yeah,
is a good design.
good
Yeah,
design.
I will
Not
agree
only
with that.
that, great character development too. Yeah, I think we learned a couple things from Chris
Yeah.
Claremont that you want that really cool design, but you also want a character with some depth.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
what was Gambit's full name again?
Remy LeBeau.
Remy LeBeau.
Let me look Pew.
Let me bring him up right quick. Let me find
Remy
him. All right.
LePew.
Remy LeBeau.
Oh,
Look at that.
There's the man.
yeah, that's like forever my Gambit.
Yeah, I mean, you get.
Yeah.
Oh man, they threw in that pink, and I was like,
It pops.
dude, that's awesome. And that's what I was like,
Yeah, I always
that-
like the character.
It's not even really pink though, is it? It's like
Kind
kind
of
of.
a purplish pink, I guess.
yeah, it's a
It's
cool
not like the
color.
color you would expect to
Uh-huh.
see on a very masculine character. And I was
Right,
like, man,
right.
this is just great.
But it
Yeah,
also
yeah,
matches the color of his
Dee
powers.
Dee Ramsey's saying hello to everybody. Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey, DD.
One thing about that power, the power that they gave him was so unique. The idea that he could charge kinetic energy into an object and create a projectile, and the whole card thing, and
Yeah,
it kind of everything played into that gambler,
Yeah.
persona, and
Yeah,
and making him Cajun was just a grace note.
I love the
I mean,
the superhero costume with the
Yeah.
trench coat over it.
Oh yeah, too.
You know?
Like,
right.
yeah.
Actually, I was very influenced by that with some of my characters that I'm going to show later. So I'll just say that much. Yeah, Gambit's a good one. Gambit's definitely a good one. Alrighty, we'll go. What's your good one, Belmont?
Smokes the fox.
We're going with a mainstream one right now, not our own.
Oh, okay.
Right?
By the way, here's Kokushuko Papishango, otherwise known as Vince. Gambit is so damn cool.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right,
Morning.
this is Belmont, Spider-Man.
But not just Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
The other version of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099.
Oh,
I like them
right.
both, but
Oh,
Spider-Man
that's-
2099 is special to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I see that, I always go right back to the 90s.
yeah, very, very
It
90s.
was definitely a very 90s. I still love it to this day. It reminds me a little bit of the Batman Beyond too. I love that
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah. It doesn't he have like heel spikes or something like that? I seem to remember there being like but yeah, it's a cool character, really cool character. Yeah, that whole 2099 thing was such a, it was like hit or miss, but when they hit, they really did hit. I remember thinking that Punisher 2099 was a pretty decent concept. Oh, all right. Arrogant Ape says, "Evening, gents.
Evening.
Working and working." All right. Vince says, "Mr. Miguel," and then Shadowpunk says, "What's up, Ape? Hey, Kokushuko." Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a good candidate.
Tell us
All
why
right.
you like it. I'm curious why you like it so much.
Well,
Other than the
screamed
obvious, it's
90s
badass.
in my childhood.
Uh-huh. All right.
And it's just so iconic. I just like that design so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite redesigns from any Marvel character. I don't really like many of their changes.
Right. Right. Um, Andrew Wyatt says my character would be Phantom X. That's pretty decent. I like his design. This guy said 2099 Hulk is wild and insane. Yeah,
Oh, I
I'll
haven't
agree
even
with that.
seen
I'll
that.
agree with that. Yeah,
Doom
he's a
2099.
long-haired Hulk. It was pretty cool.
Really?
Doom
All right.
2099.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let me. All right, Chris, you got a good one you can share?
Yeah.
All right.
If my fucking computer will let me.
It's gonna be Batman. Batman.
Oh, why'd you spoil
knew
it
it.
for everybody? But yeah, here's the thing: which Batman am I
Okay,
gonna
let's see
pick?
which one it is. I knew it was gonna be Batman because you did Batman last week.
All right.
You should already know
Uh,
this, guys. Batman is my thing.
Yep. I'm betting it's the
Well,
Michael
what
Keaton
version
Batman.
of the Batman is your thing?
We'll see in a second.
As soon as he sends it to me, I'll put it up. Yeah. Here we go. Survey says
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
I love this
Okay.
suit.
Okay.
I loved it
Is
the
that
first
Val
time I saw it.
Kilmer?
No, that's Christian Bale.
Oh,
Right. Yep. Christian Bale. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember that movie really. I really loved that movie when it first came out because it was just like a breath of fresh air. Because Batman was dead before that movie came out, and then he was everywhere.
can you zoom in on
That's-
that? I haven't seen that suit really.
How would I do that?
Just click on the
Make your
picture.
browser.
Shit.
Just zoom in with your browser, whatever, in the corner. There you go.
There it is. Yeah,
That is pretty cool, actually.
it is. I like how the bat signal is like kind of a bas relief. It's not like really because it's
It
not
was
the
also-
target. You know.
It was also one of those first times where like you thought about Batman with like if it was really gonna be a person, you need like it's the cloth that he wears. You just can't fight crime in it, and then this kind of just brought out these elements to where like it's practical, and this isn't far beyond something that could actually be replicated in real life. I mean, every little thing has a
Right.
purpose. He doesn't have a cape just to be cool. It's a glider. The
Right.
suit is designed for this and that. So
Mhm.
I just fell in love with it. And there's so many scenes in the movie of him
Yeah.
with where the cape just drapes over him and and just engulfs him
Right.
with it. I love the arc of the fucking cowl on the back.
It makes
just my
him harder
favorite.
to hit. It makes it
Yeah.
harder to hit, and it makes it harder to dodge his hits.
But seeing this Batman coming at you and seeing Val Kilmer coming at you, you just get like, this one's can fucking scare me. The other one is just going to be like, what the fuck? So I don't know. I just have
Is that
this
Val
is my
Kilmer?
favorite.
But
Huh?
Shadowpunk says he's got a fat head though. So
It could be the
Aragonate
cowl.
does like the belt. The belt is pretty tight. So
Yeah, this is my favorite Batman.
right. I got you. The mechanics explained with the cape was really neat. And Shadowhawk says the new DD isn't like that to fix the head problem. Okay. All
The
right.
new what?
Daredevil. The new
Oh.
Daredevil. Yeah. Okay.
That's another one I love.
Right. Okay. This one, I believe it was designed by Denny O'Neil. But it was one of the coolest costumes that I remember from the 90s. And
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Azrael.
Joe
I really-
Quesada did that.
Really
Ooh,
does.
I have mixed feelings on this. What the
You
fuck
do?
are those things
Yeah.
flying around?
Well, I
Okay.
guess it worked kind of like it was a cape, but they kind of like they gave him flexibility of it. I've always loved this. I've always loved the design. Uh,
So let me say
yeah.
this:
Uh
the
huh.
'90s had a very clear design when it
Yeah.
came to the visuals or aesthetics of a character.
Oh,
Lots of
agreed.
armor,
Agreed.
lots of
Yeah.
shiny bits, spandex, something
Uh
long and flowing. Even it meant you had to put stripes on there that have no functional purpose whatsoever.
huh. But it
It's
was
just,
cool.
it's
It
just
was just
cool.
cool.
I
uh,
agree. I mean, I like the whole mask and the hood thing. That's cool. But
Yeah.
I
well,
don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I prefer Talon over.
uh,
Talent's
well,
cool.
when they kind of translated some of these cues over to the Bat costume when he became Batman for a while, the exact same things just looked bad on the Bat costume, but then he went back to this costume, and it's I've always just really dug it. I've always dug it. Anyway, that's my good one.
I like that one.
I mean, it's
All
not
right.
bad. It's not, but it's not like
Yay, yay! Got Belmont's agreeing with me. There we go. All right, all right. You got a good one to show us, Luke? Another good one?
Witchblade.
Witchblade. Oh, all
uh-huh.
right, right, right. Which
Familiarize myself with that.
yeah, that wasn't really a costume, though, was it?
Yeah, it is.
She just has a funky arm or something.
Yeah, it's the Witchblade.
Uh,
It would
tastefully
it could
appointed
take
metal.
on it could
Yeah,
take on a lot of different forms, but it
the
made sense
digitalis.
for the
Yeah, yeah.
story. You
Let me see
know,
if I can find a good one. Let me find a
family friendly one.
family friendly one. Yeah,
Oh, is she
preferably.
a spicy superhero?
Yeah.
Sometimes
She
the metal bits only cover the really sensitive bits.
yeah. All right. I
Seriously,
think.
like when they're making comics, like they actually thought women could actually fight in that shit.
Oh, she could fight in it. She could definitely
Yeah,
fight in it. All right, all right. Let me find section. Okay, I found it. I found it. All right, hold on. All right. And this is Miss Witchblade. Here we go. And share.
that's an interesting take on the character.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's exact precisely Silvestri, but that
Silvestri.
kind of like sums her up, I think.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
with the hand?
The hand that's the Witchblade. It's a digitalis. It's more of a glove than anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
You
a
don't want
whole
to have sex with
mythology that
her.
went with it.
It's her
What's that?
armor and
Yeah, yeah. It was more. It's like tastefully appointed metal was basically what her outfit was.
yeah.
Dee Dee likes the design. Yeah. Okay. So all right, that's Witchblade. Um. All right. Now, one thing about Witchblade that I think we're seeing commonly throughout all of these characters that we like um, is that there's like a history, a power set that feeds directly into what their costume is, and it kind of like fits their personality and fits their power set, and it kind of like there's this whole almost branding that goes on. Would you be in agreement with that?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't wear something like that unless you're trying to brand, right? I mean,
Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely some branding going on there. Anyway. Okay. Okay. But I think when you talk about good character design, I think basically there's a you have to have a knowledge of the character. You have to have a knowledge of what that character's powers are and where they came from, uh, where what like what space they exist in. Um, hold on. All right, I stand with Telly Bun on Azrael. Yes, thank you, arrogant. Thank you, arrogant ape. All right,
Good choice.
bunny
Good
and
choice.
apes. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, we were talking about good character design. I think knowing what your character does, knowing who they are, and even the colors come from that. The color palette comes from that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll be honest.
I agree.
I think about all of that stuff way
mhm.
after the character's actually alive in
Oh,
my head.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the
You
same
know,
way.
right,
it's
Yeah.
right.
because the problem is there's two
Hmm.
main tropes,
Yeah.
especially with indie creators, and one
Hmm.
is the Mary Sue, where
Yeah.
it's a character that's just kind of overpowered and can never lose, and the
Right.
other one is they write themselves as the main character.
Yeah.
Well, what I've found
Agreed.
in especially, I kind of have a Claremont era style team book.
Hmm.
What I've learned is really very effective for creating those characters is because I want to be able to relate to each one of them. So not
Hmm.
all of my personality goes into a single character, but there's a part of
Right.
me that I can relate to in every character that I write, so that I can write that relatability. And the other thing is, I try not to complicate the personality of the character. And I
Hmm.
think that's, some of the stuff that I learned back from reading comic books back in the day. You understood who Wolverine was because he had like a primary personality identifier. And
Hmm.
they would develop that with nuance and layer over time. But Batman always has that main personality definer. Hulk, main personality definer. And that's what upsets us, I think, a lot when they start to reimagine characters that we've already
Yeah.
fallen in love with. They're changing the main aspect of their personality to be something
Right.
completely different instead of just adding to and keeping that big focal point there for people to have that thing to grab a hold of. So I try to think of that while developing
Hmm.
the character. And then from there, it's like, wouldn't it be funny if, with like Trash Man, here's this
Right.
guy, 7'4", weighs 720 pounds.
Seven
I
foot
thought,
four.
yeah, I thought, man, wouldn't it be funny if they called him 9-foot Clarence in high school because he
Hmm.
was so tall. And so
Yeah.
I decided to make him big, you know. And I was like, and wouldn't it be cool if, dot dot dot. And so I started doing those things,
Oh, you have
and
the
then it
action
just kind of
figure?
he
Yeah.
does.
I have one of the action figures. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are no more of those being made. I'll tell you that. That's
Are
for
No.
damn
they
sure.
are they expensive to produce?
16 of 20. Yeah.
They are not. They're expensive. Not that expensive compared, but I don't have left use of my left arm anymore after COVID, so I won't
Hmm.
be hand painting anything for a
Oh
while.
shit, man.
Yeah, it sucks,
Oh
but
no.
it is what it is. You
Is
know,
that permanently gone, or are they expected to come back at some
they
point?
hope it'll come back, but everybody's holding hope that it'll come back.
Hmm.
I'll be able to play guitar again, but
Right.
I don't know. I just don't know,
Right.
guys. It's pretty hard to
Jeez,
manipulate it
dude.
right now.
Yeah.
But
You went down about as far as you can go, I think, um,
I got
and made it back. So
I got the snot kicked out of me with this thing, man.
yeah.
It really got me.
Yeah.
Really, really got me. But
I was expecting to hear kind of an announcement any day. I was like, oh man, it was killing me. It was killing me. Uh, Full disclosure, Mr. Luke Stone here is the first person to ever look at my script for community service, and
yeah,
told me that I actually had something there.
yeah.
So so yeah, he also created the telepathic bunny icon. So with me, so he's
Well,
kind of important to my comic book development here.
Oh, that's really cool.
it's been a
I
lot of
didn't know
fun.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Okay, I thought we'll move on to personal characters. And people want to share. Anybody want to go first?
Um,
I sent you smokes.
I'm like I have one. You guys know about Alpha Man, so let's not even bring that up. But
Right,
you know,
right.
my book and then my graphic novel have just they have two characters in it, but the
Mm-hmm.
graphic novel is the only one I really have like a concept for. And I
Right,
think I
right.
shared that with the group in the or group in the chat. I'm not sure. I mean, online
Oh,
on Twitter.
okay.
I can send it to you. You can show it if you want to.
Um, well, let me. Belmont sent me. Let me go ahead and bring up Smokes the Fox here. Um, and yeah, send it to me in the chat, and we'll
Oh yeah,
bring
no
it up.
worries.
Let me see.
He's not
Belmont,
as
Mister.
developed as Smokes, so he deserves his.
Oh, okay.
Smokes deserves his due.
Yeah, Smokes is pretty far developed. Yeah, I'd say so.
This is kind of like an older version. Now he has shorts,
Uh,
but Don Perlin refused to draw my character without any bottom,
oh, okay,
so we
okay,
came to the
okay.
compromise of shorts instead of
Uh,
pants.
right,
I don't
right.
understand that. Like, I'm gonna turn my client's gonna come to me. I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing your logo in red, and that's just the fucking way it is. Or I'm not doing
Yeah,
your
but
logo.
it's Don
Like,
Perlin. It's Don
I know,
Perlin,
but
man.
like,
Smokes.
what? I'm
TD's a
sorry.
fan. TD's
I
a
don't
So you got to
understand
put
that.
pants on that thing, and I said, "What?"
fan. Yeah. So what was about the whole? What was your whole entire thinking about the army jacket, which is I think is coolest, like coolest attribute.
A lot of my favorite movies are like Vietnam War movies, like
Uh
Platoon,
huh. Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket, stuff like that.
Right. Right.
And I always liked the look of it,
Yeah.
and I just incorporated it into the story. And I really want Billy Tucci to draw a cover one day too, and I thought he would make a do a good
Yeah.
smoke if he had that outfit on.
Yeah. Imagine Donald Duck with shorts. It kind of ruins the character for me. Arrogant Ape says.
Well,
Well,
Ron Perlin's drawn like these other characters. You remember Bad Eggs? It was a comic book out on
mhm.
Valiant Comics of dinosaurs, like
I don't remember that
cartoonish
one. I don't remember
dinosaurs.
that one. But,
It was on the cover
no.
of Lizard one time.
Hmm.
Don Perlin created it for Valiant. It's really strange. It didn't really go along with the rest of the universe, the Valiant universe.
Yeah.
It didn't
Right.
really
Right.
last long, but it was all these
Hmm.
dinosaurs, and they didn't have any pants. So I don't know why he wouldn't draw the pants for Smokes, but
Right.
Look,
Right.
Denver the Last Dinosaur. He didn't have pants either. It's
uh,
okay.
No. No.
Well,
Winnie
I
the
mean,
Pooh. Winnie the Pooh
I don't
doesn't
have
wear
pants
anything.
either. So
Okay.
That's
Over
should
there.
be
rule number
Over
fine.
there.
one. Rule number one of the love stream is you gotta have your pants on.
see, no one told me that.
Except for guests. I guess
Ex-
guests can do whatever they
I'm
want.
sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
You can just see me from
Except for Norm. Norm never wears pants.
you can see
Norm
me
never
from
kind
here up, so
of.
I didn't think I
We're
needed
good.
any.
We're good. We're good. We're
I
good.
promise not to stand up while it's live.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. All right.
I'm joking. I have pants on.
That's fine. We
Sure.
don't need any proof. Don't need any proof. All right. Let me bring up my. Let's see. Window. All right.
You should
Um.
definitely pull up a finished version of Smokes.
Okay. You guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. This is from this is the Freedom 5 or Freedom 4. Freedom 5. Freedom 5. Sorry. These are the gentlemen that I mean yeah. Anyway. So these are the gentlemen that are like part of the team um, that Ironsides had before the ambush and before everything went sideways. This is Black Thunder. He's a sonic screamer. one of the best flyers. Kind of a he kind of represents the Air Force.
He's
Kind of
like
like
Banshee.
Banshee.
He's like
Yeah,
Banshee.
like Banshee.
Yeah, he's similar to Banshee. Yeah, except his powers are less less to do with his voice and less and more to do with vo- vibration. But yep, that's Black Thunder there.
Resonating frequencies to create
Yeah,
energy.
resonating frequency. That exactly. This is
That's
Keel
cool, man.
Hauler.
Well, I thought it was
Yeah,
Saddam Hussein.
no, that's Keel Hauler. He's actually Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, but he's actually was formerly known as a Greek god, um, but he kind of fell out of favor. So, but anyway, his power is ability to make hard water
Like
constructs.
Poseidon or something like that.
Yeah, Poseidon is his father.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but he's one of the sons of Poseidon. This is Deadeye, uh, kind of a Western character. He's
Do you call
actually
him that because
former.
he's dead
Hmm?
inside?
No, because he has a cursed eye that sees the truth in
Okay.
everything. Um, when
Somebody
you can
should
see the
totally make up a character. They call him Dead
yeah.
Eyes because he's dead inside. They look at him. It'd be
Well,
so funny.
there's Deadeye 2, and Deadeye 2 is actually made of body parts. So, but this is Deadeye 1. This is like the originator. Anyway, but he could see he was a former Confederate cavalry officer who got the curse at Little Bighorn from Indian. It was an Indian line curse, but then it jumped to him at Little Bighorn, and
But you say Confederate?
yeah, he was Confederate
The Battle of Little
before.
Bighorn wasn't that against Indians
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
the
he
and the
was
North?
Confederate. He was a member of the Confederacy, but a lot of the Confederate officers and soldiers went into the army after the Civil War was over, um, and kind of like sought their fortunes in the Indian Wars. He was one of those, but
Gotcha.
but this is kind of a group picture of him. Oh wait, I forgot Sidewinder. Hold on, let me find Sidewinder. This is Sidewinder. He's a hand-to-hand specialist. He's the man that cannot be hit. He has actually a force field that uh, won't allow anybody to make contact with him. If he's in the rain, he stays dry. You know, that's kind of how his power works. But this is like a group picture of him. I love this idea of like a group picture of
Like the Expendables or something.
yeah,
Like the
exactly,
Watchmen.
exactly.
Like I get a Watchmen vibe kind of from it because knowing
Yeah,
the story,
yeah,
I know this is earlier, in
right,
the timeline. So this is when they're young and stuff. So it's really cool.
right, right.
I like it.
Well, I like the fact that you got one guy that's like earnest, you got another guy that's bored, and then you got this guy who's just checking his guns and this, you know. I kind of gave them all personalities, but what I wanted to bring up was the fact that the design ethos was kind of um, like the overcoat over there's like an armor to that they wear, but there's also like it's a mix between armor and it's like an overcoat, and he's got like a vest and things like that. But the clothing can become like part of the armor. That's why they wear clothing over the armor. Um, but I kind of like had everybody's personality in mind, everybody's power set in mind, and then I went from that out to the design. Um, Kind of like I kind of started with the personality and then started with the skill set and then went to design, which uh, which is I think what we're talking about tonight, right? Would you say that's pretty
Yeah,
accurate?
yeah.
But yeah, this is the Freedom Five. They were expendable or whatever, you know. uh, anyway,
That's cool.
cool, cool. I think Todd had something to share. Let's bring him up. Todd has had some character designs that he had an individual do his character designs first, and let me bring the document up right quick. Uh, Here we go. There's a. Let me share that document. Anyway, you okay to hang out with us a little while longer?
Chris,
Yeah.
you got one?
Yeah.
I sent it to him.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
too worried about it because it's still like very, very early stages. So
Okay.
I'll have to explain a little bit more of what the character's like when you see it. You'll get a glimpse of it.
Okay. This is Sword and Spirit. Now this is his. He started out with the character. It kind of like gave like some reference material,
Uh-huh.
and this is the character design.
What's his name?
Tobias. This is Tobias. Uh, the main
That was
character.
Steve Urkel for a minute there.
Yeah. Well, this is the main character. He fights with a bow staff, and I like the helmet. The helmet's really cool. This is Balthazar, the main antagonist, based on Steve Buscemi. You can't go wrong with Steve Buscemi. This is really awesome right here. Goodness gracious.
That's
And
cool.
that is really cool. This is Raphael, based on Michael Clark Duncan. Can't go wrong with that. Look at that. Jeez. Reminds me of
Christ.
John Henry in a way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ass sword right there. Their staff right there. Pole arm. That's pole arm. Okay. And Tamiel. This is she's a lady, but you never really see her face. But that's her design.
Cool.
So
That's a lady?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Hence the breastises, I believe. Yeah. According to his notes, she's a lady. So.
Is that concept art up there? Does anybody know where that's from? That picture?
I'm not sure. I don't know where that's from.
It's kind of creepy, man.
It does. It looks like
Yeah.
it might be concept drawing for Grievous.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, that's
It's so
that's what
cool.
they came up with.
Is that sword
That
on
is really
fire?
cool.
Badass, dude. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, he's his character design guy is incredible, incredible. Got him off of Deviant Art, but he's incredible. Unfortunately, he doesn't do sequentials, so not at the speed that he needed. But when you got your character design, I got a different character designer than I do sequential artists. My character design guy finalizes everything, and then gives it. When I give the sequential artist, I put that like in the notes for the reference material, and that's really worked out very well for me. Hold on. Are you talking about Turok? I like Turok. Okay. He's talking about the black character with the jazz shorts. It's one of the first. He was a Legionnaire. It's one of the first black characters in DC Comics. Hold on. He's saying that he's going full Tubin, Jeffrey Tubin. No, he is not. He is not. That is not what's happening here. Okay. So Deadeye would be either a stripper or an SJW, you know. Okay. Well, never mind. Pass it. Pass. This guy says, Deadeye the vengeance seeking stripper. What are you guys talking about?
Arrogant.
I tell you what, sometimes you go and you look at the chat and you're like, are they having a conversation that has anything to do with what's going on over here? You know? I'm just glad to have an active chat. Very thankful for everybody that showed up. Anyway, anybody else got one to show?
I could probably show off a couple.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
see if I can get it to
all
share.
right. Hopefully, or you can send it in private chat. Maybe I can bring it up. We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
See if I can share this.
All right, we'll give her a shot.
Do it. Do it.
I tell you what. I tell you what. Doing things live, man. You are completely, totally
It's just not
without
gonna
a
let me
net.
do
You
it.
know,
It's not gonna let me do it. I don't
not
know
gonna do it.
what's. I have no idea what's wrong
Nine
with the
times out
browser.
of 10, we aren't. Good to know. He's
Yeah.
saying that we don't. Okay. Can you put it in the private chat, maybe? That is gonna let. Does that let you do that?
Um, it's a link actually,
Yeah.
so I might be able to.
Yeah. You put it in that private chat. I'll bring that puppy right up. It's more than one way to skin the cat.
More than one way. How many cats have
Yeah,
you
but there's
skinned in
no
your day?
wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Ah. There you go. There you go. I don't even
Weird
know where
way.
that phrase came from. I really don't know where that phrase came from. It might have come from China. I don't know. I like
There
yeah.
you go.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's
There's
see.
some covers in there we can look at.
Okay. 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 Uh, let me make sure I am sharing. Share the tab here. All right. Bring it down. All right. And share. Okay. Everybody see me? All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, zoom in.
Okay. Okay. This is hybrid one.
I would.
Uh,
Yeah, you could just pull up those pages. I got a few characters that show up in there.
okay. Okay. Well, see if this sucker's gonna
So
load for us.
got that. Started out that first character that everybody
Yeah.
gets to kind of see the world through. That's
Oh, okay.
that's not my character. That's an
Uh-huh.
advertisement
Oh, okay.
for Dreaded Dinosaur Man, which is Eric Hodgson's character, which is a cool character
Oh,
design.
Oh yeah, dinosaur
right,
man.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So that's just
Cool.
an ad. That's
Oh,
not my
okay,
character.
okay. Well, next, this is
There we go. There's
Trash
the
Man.
cover. Trash
Yeah.
Man on the cover. So here's the thing I wanted to do with him is I wanted to give him obviously a super suit, but I also wanted to make parts of his costume more practical. Like he
Mm,
starts out in green pants and he
yeah.
stays in green pants because the only
Right.
ones that fit him. He doesn't wear a shirt because he can't find one to fit him.
Mm,
So there's kind of those functional aspects of
mm.
of who he is. So with that character,
This is very simple design, but very elegant. Yeah.
yeah, just kind of leans into that kind of that Hulk design.
Mm-hmm.
You can move on to the next page.
All right. Okay.
We actually start out the story at the end of the story,
Right.
and then reverse back. So you just kind of get
Yeah.
a peek at Trash Man on these pages. The next
Mm-hmm.
page you get to see him not really in a costume, and that's the thing. Some of
Yeah.
these characters actually don't have costumes. Like,
Right.
what would they fight crime in
Mm-hmm.
if they were, just people? So
Yeah.
as I'm developing the character, I try to think about who they are, what they
Mm-hmm.
might wear, and I
Right.
also try to consider not just that, but I also try to
Mm-hmm.
consider how people might be able to cosplay the character if they want to.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I also want to develop the character's costume as they develop. So Trash Man's a constant. So his costume never changes.
Right.
You know, he's basically this brick character.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of remains the same because he's kind of our anchor point for the readers.
Right.
And then
Yep.
we introduce his friend Brian, who may come back later in later arcs. But then
Right.
I've got a couple of villains down there. I've got Ion and Rascal. And again, Rascal's not called Rascal because it's a code name. It's his nickname. His dad is a professional criminal in and out of jail, and so he's been raised to kind of do the criminal thing, right? And he was always Little Rascal, like his dad always called him Rascal. So he just goes by that. When he developed the power, he became animal-like. So it's like, but he just always goes by Rascal. That's all they know him by. And then Ion, her real name is Vega, and but she was the first one I actually kind of put in a costume, besides Rascal, little animal boy there. But I think the hardest part was I came up with the clothing design, with the costume design for Rascal after I had the story, kind of backstory created for him. But I couldn't figure out a color scheme that I liked. And so I had my colorist. I said, just throw together, I don't know,
Just different
as many
colors.
color
Yeah.
schemes you can think of for him. We'll see
Right.
what we like. And so he came up with the blue and orange, and I
Oh,
liked it
okay.
a lot. I think it set well against the brown, and it just
Yeah.
made sense. Yeah.
Let me see if I can skip to Chlorine and her brother. Right quick.
Yeah. Here you go. So
There she is. Okay, there she is. There
yeah.
she is.
So yeah, Chlorine is one of my favorite characters. She's a kickboxer, so she has that going for her. But she also knows how to put together a costume.
Right.
So
Right.
she's just got swimming goggles on her head. They're mostly for looks.
Yeah.
But I like the green jacket that she made. So she made basically her whole outfit with just putting together some things she could buy at the store, and
Right.
then
And her
a
brother's
few
pretty
things
much
she can make.
skater punk. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything he got from the rack. So
Right.
there's nothing special. The only thing he does is paint that skull on his face.
Right. Right.
And so that's kind of his thing. Now those two actually in the next arc get new costumes.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't really technically have one.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of what they wear. And
Well, one thing I've always liked about your character aesthetic. Plus you gave him a Dotson, so
yeah.
I'm fond of that. Pepper. But one thing I like about your character design is that you always seem to be mindful of like what's practical,
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of like buckles and pouches and
No.
stuff like that.
As much as I love the
know.
90s stuff,
Yeah.
the costumes were never practical. And I want
No.
this to be cool yet practical. Like,
Right.
we all know the best thing to fight in is spandex.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried it, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. I'm
Right.
joking.
Right.
I've never fought in spandex. But it'd be cool if I had, right?
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I definitely. That's one of the reasons I wanted to bring you in tonight was I wanted to talk about common sense character creation. That like when you look at Gambit's common sense.
Yeah,
Because
I think
Gambit
sometimes,
has-
yeah.
The whole
I think that sometimes we put too much emphasis on the costume and less on the character itself. And I think once you develop a character. Like for the whole first arc, Chlorine and Bone, Caleb and Samantha, their real names, they are in basically their street clothes.
Right.
Come issue 6, which takes place 6 months after issue 5, now they're getting their costumes and they're coming up with their identities and stuff. You know, so
Right.
it's you know, obviously part of Bone's look is his face paint and his glowing tattoos. So those made their way over into the new costume. Chlorine's hair grew out during that time. So it turns out she's blonde. So you get the nice blonde to green ombre in her hair. But now she's wearing more kickboxer type clothing. So she's got the tights on, and she's got gloves with padding, because, you know, she's had some time to learn that it hurts to knock these bad guys around.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's little changes to the costumes here or there. Trash Man, again, stays the same. And I'm going to send you a link to another character that I recently just did. Actually, no, if you go back to the covers, you can see him. So there's 2 characters that I recently designed. If you see Hybrid 7 cover, Tiff, you want to open that up from that first Hybrid 7 Tiff. You're still in the remastered folder.
Okay.
Issue 1.
Right. Back up,
So, yeah.
back up, back up.
Yeah, so
All
back up one more time.
One more time. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Hybrid
so
7.
7, yeah.
All right. Which one you want? This one?
The cover, yeah, right there.
All right.
So with this character, I knew that I wanted someone who was Hawaiian. I developed that part of their personality first, but I'd also met a long time ago a Samoan who was a biker and lived in Indiana, of all places.
Oh, okay.
And so this character is largely based off of him. You know, that kind of the look and feel. He was a big guy, scary guy. But I knew I wanted to name this character Lua Pele.
Right. Yeah.
Because of the whole volcanic element. And so he has these fun tattoos that are just tattoos. They look like, they just seem to be tattoos. But in the book, those turn into like molten lava streams. And he can control, like, he can turn the ground into magma, superheat things and stuff. So he's kind of a cool character in that sense.
Yeah.
And then if you go to issue 8's cover, and again, everything about him is simple, you know, and it can change the next time you see him. But, you know, the sleeveless vest is probably going to be a staple. Now, this character was a little more interesting, because this is a character that you'll find out in this issue. This is the first look at her.
Oh.
And she was actually a nurse, an ER nurse at a trauma hospital. So her color scheme was based on nurses' scrubs.
Huh.
So if you notice,
I see that, yeah.
Yeah. So nurses' scrubs, with the main difference being her arms are the same color blue as Trashman's power, because she used a bit of well, I'm giving away stuff from the book.
No problem.
You'll read it. You'll find out why.
All right.
Why it's there.
Well, issue 7 is supposed to have horrible things happen, so I'm not gonna.
Well, issue 8. This is issue 8.
Yeah.
And then we have issue 9 has even more horrible things happen.
Oh,
So, yeah.
no.
And then,
Man.
Yeah, issue 4, there's another character that's totally derivative
No.
of all the triplicating characters.
Yeah.
This guy's name is literally Triple Play. I'm telling you, I was leaning into it. This is Triplicate Girl and all of those other triple characters kind of that you can mess with. But I wanted him to be an archer, because that's a little different, right?
Yeah.
But the fun thing about this character is he's not one guy that
Hmm.
splits off into three people. That's
Ah,
not it. He's three people.
right,
He's triplets. Yeah,
right,
so
right.
it's Charles, Charlie, and Chuck.
Yeah.
They are they're brothers with different personalities,
Hmm.
and so they are when their powers hit, they merged into a single body. Is how that
Oh,
worked. So yeah, so I've actually got a writer that is wanting to take this and do a side story with this guy, and so he's
cool.
working on that thing. It's like so. The biggest thing to
Right.
remember when reading this character is that
Hmm.
he refers to himself in the third person because
Yeah,
he is. It's
because he
like
is
he's
three
three
people.
people, yeah.
So
And
it's not
so
duplicates. It's actually three people. Yeah.
yeah, it's three. Yeah, it's
Uh,
just three people.
awesome,
Yeah,
awesome, awesome. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a
yeah.
lot more sense. Well, that is really incredible. That's why I asked Mr. Stone on. We definitely learned a lot from that. Let me. Okay, we got Devil Flyer has showed up and says Hell Panel.
Hell,
What's up,
Hell the
Double
Mighty
Fire?
Chat and Read My Mind Bunny. Um, no, I'm off the clock. Sorry. anyway, thanks for coming, Mr. Luke Stone. Thank you
thanks for having
for
me.
giving us that primer. I learned a lot. I think you guys, Belmont, Chris, you got any questions for Luke before we go?
Oh no, man! I was just soaking it up, taking it in.
Yeah, Hybrids is a heck of a series, guys. You need to get a hold of it. Where
I
can
always
we
tell people
find?
this.
Yeah,
I always tell people this. Sorry to interrupt,
no,
but
go ahead. Go ahead.
if you like Chris Claremont era X Men and you
Yeah.
like ancient aliens and conspiracy theories, this book's right
Hmm.
up your alley.
Oh, it
Um,
is. It is. I'll
yeah,
agree to that.
I try to handle it well and develop the
Hmm.
characters well, so that's not just you know just more fluff, but
Looks good.
it's
Right.
something that you want to get into.
Uh, Full
Very cool.
disclosure, my first published character is in this Hybrids universe, so
Yeah,
hope to see more of him sometime.
you will. Oh,
Anyway,
here's what's cool. That character is getting a fun piece in the
uh,
final arc, and he's gonna.
cool.
I think we're gonna. He's gonna be a problem for some folks come issue 13.
That's why I made him.
Yeah,
okay,
I was
awesome,
like,
awesome.
there's a lot of fun you can have with that character,
Yeah,
writing wise. So yeah,
yeah.
of course I'll write all that by you as it
Tragic guy
happens.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. This has been the character design episode with Luke Stone. Thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you
Um,
for having me.
anyway, if you where can you find the Hybrids universe these
Oh,
days?
you
Is
can
there like
find
a
that.
website?
Yeah, just head over to my website,
Okay.
lukestonestudios.com. That's Luke
All right.
Stone Studios with an S.com. You can
Gotcha.
find links to the
Hmm.
Indiegogo where I've still got things in
Yeah.
demand, the new sign up for the new book that we're going to be
Right.
launching soon. I'll
Are
be
you
putting up a
gonna
link
put
for,
links to it on CG now?
yeah, I'm working on that. It's just a little hard
Okay.
for me to, right now to get everything
Right.
done that I want to get done. But
Oh,
I'm
I
getting close.
understand. I understand you're
Yeah,
recovering from near death.
yeah,
You get a pass. Okay, you
yeah,
get a pass. Yeah.
yeah. I really
we'll give
felt
you a few
bad.
months. We'll give you a few
Yeah,
months.
I really felt bad that some of the books from the last
uh-huh.
campaign were late getting out, but thankfully
Oh wow.
everyone was understanding of that. So
Yeah, yeah. We're understanding a near death experience
yeah,
is a good excuse. So
it's real
there
hard to
you
mail
go.
out books when you're on an event.
exactly, exactly. Uh, anyway, thank you everybody for coming. This has
Mhm.
been a great show, very informative, and we will do the same bunny time, same bunny channel next Friday night. So come and get some more love. We'll be here. Anyway,
What time?
Don't even
same
ask.
time. It'll be 7 p.m. EST and 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Western. Uh, if the creek don't rise. Anyway, all right, children. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Y'all have a nice night.
Have a good weekend.
Good night.
All right. Bye.
Tell me what's on your mind.